Okay, so apparently I haven't been watching my snails. One of them just starved. Oh, that's very unfortunate. We gotta tame more of these guys anyway. Better make some vegetable cakes. Alright, check out this monster. Um, if my game ever allows me to. There we go. Level 25, female Alpha Rex. Can use the resin bombs to take care of this. Oops. Not sure how much damage this is dealing. It literally took all my freaking resin to kill this stupid thing. Alright, so as annoying as it is, after we just did like this whole build over here, I am gonna have to, I think, move the greenhouse from up here to down below. Simply because the survivor mate is like struggling. He's went back to like standing in front of the preserving bin, not doing anything. And I think it's because he's trying to get upstairs to the crop plots sometimes. Even though I don't have him assigned to do berries at the moment, he still will like run up here. Sometimes he knows to go around and come up the stairs. And then sometimes he just gets stuck in front of the industrial bins, like trying to look up to the greenhouse. So even though I don't have him assigned to do berries, he still comes and does the berries for whatever reason. I do not understand that programming. So he's come up here, he's done the berries, he filled these refrigerators. I did take the berries out of the refrigerators and use them to make kibble. But since he's trying to do like the greenhouse and the meat area downstairs, I'm going to take these crop plots and move them down so that he doesn't have to come up here. Everything's going to be down here in this area. I'm going to move these creatures, I don't know to where. Maybe they'll be upstairs. And then I can take this wall away and like move those industrial preserving bins, move the grills to another area. And so he'll have like the grills and things here, and then over here will be the crop plots against that wall. And so he can just like walk straight from over here to over there, and everything will be in his immediate area. He's not getting stuck anywhere. So I think I'm going to do all that. It's probably going to take me a while. I'm not going to include any of that in the video because our last video was already a huge construction project. So I'm just going to do all this like off cam, and then whenever I'm done with that, I'll start recording some other stuff. But yeah, just documenting the plans here before we actually begin. Okay, so I did an entire switch around of the kitchen area pretty much. This is what it looks like now. I added more refrigerators for berries. However, I cannot get the greenhouse effect to reach down here at the bottom. It seems like that we only get the greenhouse effect on the crop plots when they're up above because they're closer to the sunlight up there. So I'm gonna have to redo all of this again. And this took me about one morning of playing. Usually I get a few hours before work, and I mean, yesterday this took me that entire time, maybe like 3 hours or so. So, just because I'm trying to figure everything out, it is taking me some time because I'm just like not the best, but it's okay. We are learning. I'm gonna take the. I've decided I'm gonna take the entire kitchen area and move it all upstairs. I'm moving everything upstairs. Nothing's gonna be down here anymore. It's just creating a lot of issues, and I need everything to be in the same place. But bringing the greenhouse down did not work because I cannot get the greenhouse effect to reach down below. So I'm going to bring the greenhouse back up, and I'm going to bring the kitchen up, and everything's going to be up here, and hopefully that works out. Guys, I forgot to fuel my tribe tower. Check it out, all of our bonuses have been reset because the fuel ran out. so stupid. Okay, so after days and days of like completely rearranging this base, as you can see, we're back up top. We've got the greenhouse situated once again, and everything else is up here as well. So we've got our beehives right over here, Oviraptor here with fridges next to them for the eggs. Um, it is still collecting all the eggs from down there because it is still in range. And cookers, got the industrial grills over there and preserving bins on these walls back here. Crop plots are here along this wall. I haven't replaced and recropped everything. Obviously, this was just like me testing out how I was going to lay it. So I just got to go ahead and complete that part now. And I did make extra fridges. I made like 4 more fridges. I think I'm going to have 4 refrigerators for each berry type. And got the vaults there. The one up top is fertilizer. The one below is all of our things for cooking. And survivor mate. Everything down here is still almost the same with the creatures. Oh, I did move the tinkering desk to here. And I put the bookshelves or libraries above it. Over here, where everything used to be, now there's just the Rexes standing under the stairs with the Phiomia, dung beetles along the wall. Got our snails over there. Gators here. This is kind of like the only place I could get the gators to where like they would not be in the way of like me, you know, like a pathway, like me trying to get through. And then as well as like the female still has the egg boost, which doesn't make sense because the male doesn't, even though he's like technically closer to the Oviraptor where he is, but I don't know, I guess it just ends with her. So yeah, this is it. This is what it looks like now. It took me days and like many trial and errors to figure this out. But I'm glad we finally got it. And this is how we're going to be moving from here on. Hopefully once I get the crop plots set up and the survivor mate set with all his tasks, everything will run smoothly. So we have yet to see, and I hope it works. Alright, so I finally completed everything. Days and days this took, of course. So here we go. Here's the final setup. I have my egg incubators under the ramp here, along with my gene storage for any traits that we take off of creatures in the future. Here we've got our snails, of course. You saw that already. Just crafted some spark powder right there with the Doedicurus. And we have completely set up the greenhouse again. All the berries and crops are replanted. I placed 2 refrigerators right here for spoiled meat. The survivor mate put spoiled meat there. I've got 2 vaults, one for oil, one for spark powder. So survivor mate's going to be able to pull from those 2 vaults for refilling the industrial preserving bins. And that's it. I've already programmed him to do a couple things. So I'm going to see if he actually starts to do them. Right. So let's find out. Let's enable the following mode. Actually, I think he's good where he's at. So I'm going to go ahead and turn him to butler and see what he does. Let's see if he's able to do this stuff now. Oh my God, he's doing berries. I did not assign him berries. He's just doing it. It's so random. I don't understand how that works. So anyway, he's gonna pull spark powder and oil from here whenever he needs to fill those preserving bins. I don't understand how the crop thing is working because I did not assign him any berries. This is everything I assigned to him down here. Like, he's got no crops, but he's still doing crops. So, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess it works for me, but I don't know why. Looks like we've found a new, he's found a new area to get stuck in. I'll see if I can place something right there to prevent that.
At least most of me made it back. Oh wait, no. Please.
Buzz, buzz, I'm a bug and I'm drawn to the light. I am heading to Aberration. I've decided to take my first planned trip to Aberration, and what I mean by first planned trip is, yes, we've traveled to Aberration before in a previous video. You may have gotten a little glimpse of what that's like, but now I'm going to travel to Aberration with a plan. I have everything I need with me, I believe. And you can't take Rhinonathus to Aberration because this creature is not allowed on the map. Aberration is one of the strangest maps on the game, and they put a lot of restrictions on what you can and can't do when it comes to the creatures. So, put my Rhino in cryo, and wait, you gotta wait 10 minutes for it. I'll take that hide. I don't know who left that hide behind, but I'm definitely taking that. What? 10 minutes? Oh, no, we're not taking that. Never mind. I guess I see why people left this stuff in here. It takes so long. 10 minutes is crazy. Okay, finally the timer was up, and I am here on Aberration. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn. Let's see, the area I want to go for the, where am I? Okay, there are the waterfalls, so I know I kind of need to be over here. I think it's like, this is the waterfall. This is that one spot that I know. It's gotta be like over here, because that's the bridge going down into the radiation zone. It's gotta be like right here. So I need to get to like right here, and the closest area to that I think would be here. It says it's a hard area, which it definitely is, but I kind of need to be over here. So as soon as we get in, we're going to throw out our stag and hope for the best. Okay, hopefully we don't die instantly, because God, that would suck. Okay, straight away, let's equip our stag. Alright, I'm surprised it even allowed me to throw that out underneath someone's base. LOL. So I spawned right underneath someone's base. It's funny because this is actually a spot that I, on my unofficial server, I had like a little outpost right here in this exact spot. And I like this spot because it's like, oh, it's a 90% day more. Oh, damn, that's good. Doesn't matter, I don't have a way to the surface. Okay. So, oh, kind of laggy here. I'm guessing because this person's massive base. Oh, jeez, man, this is so buggy. Okay, there we go. Alright. Dang, this is a perfect scenario. It's 90% day. Anyway. Oh, no, I'm tripping. It's supposed to be 90% night. That's what we're looking for. Anyway, really like this area because it overlooks like the radiation zone and things like that. You can kind of see down into the blue zone. Um, I'm not going to explain too much about this map right now. If you're unfamiliar, just know it's a very dangerous map. Um, this map is like if you went into a cave on the island and never left. Like this entire map is a cave, which means that everything on this map is just like even more dangerous. Um, it's just it's a tough map to survive. You got to be real strong for this one. But I'm here to collect polymer and some blue gems, which we do have some blue gems. I didn't bring a pickaxe. Well, I can't collect blue gems without a pickaxe. That was so stupid. Okay, well, no blue gems. We'll just go for the polymer. I'm gonna make my way down. I'm not gonna record this entire thing because I don't want the video to just be so dragged out. But I'm gonna head. I need to find a dire bear first, actually. Yep. Okay, so first things first, I gotta find a dire bear. Oops, wrong thing. Is that a... I think I already see a megalosaurus over there, which is not good for me at the moment. Hopefully we'll be alright though. I did put a good saddle on the stag before we left. I put a Mastercraft saddle on it, so hopefully we'll be alright. Anyway, I'm gonna look around for a dire bear, and then we'll head down to the polymer area. Alright, so now I am realizing I did not come as well prepared as I originally thought, because I just looked and I'm like, wait, even if I tame a dire bear, I didn't bring a saddle for one. So, I mean, we're just like all kinds of just, like things are just not going great right now. You know, we're already at a disadvantage, which means I'm going to have to like craft a mortar and pestle here, kill some things for chitin, and then like gather up some stone, which I still don't even have a pickaxe. And then like craft up some cementing paste. You need 100 cementing paste for the dire bear saddle. Oh boy, like I'm gonna have so much hell just to come collect this polymer. I probably won't even get it all done today because I mean I have like an hour before I have to leave for work, so we'll see what happens. Guess what else I didn't bring? Narcotics. LOL. So I didn't bring narcotics either. I just forgot everything apparently. But it is okay because we do have our stag, so that's fine. We'll get plenty of narco bears from the stag. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and gather up some of those now. It's 120. I'm gonna go ahead and trank this dire bear and start the taming process with that, and then once we, I don't want to hit the bulk dogs. Once we get that process going, we'll start trying to figure out everything else, I guess. But dire bear first. Okay, so somehow I killed the dire bear. I was using trank arrows though. I'm so confused. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let me look on Dodo Dex. How do you tame a dire bear? See info. Yeah, it looks like it's a knockout tame. Maybe my bow is just dealing too much damage. I think my bow just dealt too much damage because it looks like it's a knockout tame. Okay, well that sucks. Jeez, man, we're just running into all kinds of issues. I don't think I'm gonna get this done today. I don't have enough time to like keep mending these problems. I thought I was prepared, and I'm totally not. Okay, so I'm standing at this plant right here. It's called a plant species Z. Um, it just dropped a seed. But basically, this thing heals you quickly, more rapidly than you would heal on your own, standing next to one of these. It also produces like a light around you, which on this map is good because there are terrible things that come out in the darkness. But it doesn't get very dark in this part of the map, so we should be alright. But if you see at the bottom right corner, it says charged, and that's because we are getting that light that's coming from this plant, as well as our healing speed is going a little quicker. So if you see one of these things, standing next to it is always good if you're in need of health or if you need to be in a light source. And also to get the seeds. The seeds can be used for many things on the game. So, especially on this map. Trying to stealthy get this supply drop. Ooh, blue gems. That's exactly what we wanted. I don't need the mutton. Okay, we have blue gems. I can make a glider. But in order to make that, I do need other things. I really believed that I came here prepared, and in all honesty, I'm not prepared for anything. Look at that. You need 60 metal ingots. I mean, I guess I could make it back at base, but it's not going to serve me a purpose here. I do need chitin, so I'm going to kill this scorpion. I am so unprepared, bro. Like, I'm like, when I first came here, alright guys, we're here for our first prepared trip to Aberration. Like, no, we are not prepared. We are so underprepared. It's so ridiculous. Okay, hopefully those ravagers don't see me. If you're unfamiliar with ravagers, they are those creatures there. They're kind of like hyenas, and they deal bleed damage. There's a third one. So they are bad in a pack because they can kill you extremely fast simply because of the bleed. Anyway, I have to find a dire bear still. How much time do I have? Dude, I got like 45 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to find a bear in time. Apparently there's one this way. Or, I'm confused. Is it this way? Okay. We'll have to figure it out. But also, I gotta like sneak past these spinos. There's like 3 of them right here. Oof. I don't know how this is gonna work. I might have to fight one of them. Might end up being this one. Oh, it's level 35. That is not good for me. Maybe we can get past. Maybe we can get past if the game stops lagging. Okay. Been attacked by a giant crab. Have to be careful with these things because they can snatch you off of your creatures, I believe. But I don't think they can do that on a stag, because I think stags prevent you from being dismounted, right? What's in the water? Oh, there's still another one. And another good thing about these is they do give you polymer as well. So that might have just been like a lucky kill there. I think I can get some polymer from this. Oh, okay, yeah, we got a little bit. Oh, no. Get the hell away from me. Bastard. Okay, well, we got a little bit of polymer. But that's not what we came for. I mean, I came for, like, I need hundreds of polymer. And I was hoping I could get it here. But so far, it's just not going great. Because I wanted to tame a dire bear in order to really enhance the amount of polymer we're going to get. But at the same time, I totally forgot those giant crabs give you polymer. So now I'm starting to think I might just go around killing giant crabs for polymer, even though it's like a lesser way of gathering it. But it still works. And also, I don't have a like a pickaxe or a hatchet or anything because I didn't bring any of that stuff. But I think I'm gonna go around and kill crabs with the stag for polymer. I need 1,200. I'm trying to make a second survivor mate so that I can have another one working up in the food area with the first one. Okay, we should be fine. What level is that? Spino. Okay, we're good. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna just kill crabs until I get a good amount, and then I'm gonna try to get out of this map, because I don't have much time anyway. Oh, there's a dire bear right there, oh my god. Okay, we don't want to anger the dire bear, right? It's level 70. Now, the one I killed by accident before was level 75, and it died because we dealt too much damage with the crossbow. I feel like that would still be an issue with this one. Oh wow, I just got 40 polymer, that's good. I feel like that would still be an issue with this one simply because this one's already weakened. Look at it, it's already a little bloody, and it's only level 70. I'm just gonna skip this. We're not gonna tame a dire bear, we're just gonna kill crabs. Well, let's keep moving. And I have about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna just go around killing crabs with this stag for that time, and we'll see how much polymer we have in the end. Hopefully we'll be like close to the 1,200, so that way I can just like get back to base and maybe craft the remaining amount. But one thing I do need to do is throw out my snail. Oh god, hey, come on, why is the game lagging, bro? And I need to throw out my snails so that it can preserve the polymer that we're collecting here. Come on, you stupid Spino. There we go. Because not only does the snail preserve it, but it also carries it at a lesser weight. So I think that's very important. It's the reason why I brought the snail in the first place. So I think we're safe here. Should be able to do that. We have 20, 40, 60. We've gotten 64 polymer so far. And the snail's going to be able to keep all that for us. I'm probably going to drop this meat because I don't want to be overweight. Then we're just going to pick up the snail and pick up or get on the stag and continue on. What they kill over there? Oh, I can't use my spyglass while carrying the snail. Idiot. Alright, anyway. We're going. There's a basilisk. Oh my god, I gotta go. Gotta go. I did not see that thing there, bro. Get away from me. If you're unfamiliar with what a basilisk is, it's that thing over there. It's like a giant snake type thing, and it spits poison, and it will definitely kill you. It is like one of the most deadliest creatures in the game. I'm not gonna get close to that to show you what it looks like because I don't want to die. So I'm just gonna run away like a sane person would. So I just had a realization. Oh, look at that. Not only that, we just found an explorer node. Okay, here's our first Aberration explorer node location on the map. It is at 32.2, 40.2. Haven't found one of those in a long time. Anyway, I just had a realization. When I come back to this map next time, in order to be better prepared, I'm going to bring my moss chops. I can use my moss chops to collect more polymer from these crabs since I've put all of its like resource gathering points into polymer. And I think that'll help us out like big time. It should be able to grab more polymer than we're grabbing currently, which means we should be able to get like a large amount. Again, I need 1200. I'm probably like barely touching 200 right now. Like, so far we have not really gathered anything from these crabs. There hasn't been very many of them. And then I don't have a good way of harvesting the polymer from them either, because I'm just using a pike. And a pike is not the best weapon. So, but yeah, I just had that realization. I'm like, dude, I should have brought my moss chops. I forgot moss chops were even allowed on this map. So we'll have to do that next time. Okay, so I've got to wait 6 minutes to transfer again. And we are leaving with a whopping 156 polymer. That's not very good. It's not like, it's like, bruh, 156 out of 1200. Oh my god. So obviously this was a fail. But it's okay, because next time I will be better prepared. I thought I was like ready to come here today, and then as soon as I got here I realized all the things that I was missing. So yeah, this was a failed trip, but I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna come back better. Probably bring my moss chops next time, and maybe a pickaxe. Well, definitely a pickaxe. Should bring a dire bear saddle. I should probably make notes of this so I remember when I come back. Most likely it'll be tomorrow. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I gotta head out to work, so this is where I'm ending it for now. Um, I'm gonna check to see how long this video is so far, and if I still feel like I have a little bit more time to include, then I'll just add the next trip to Aberration at the end of this video as well. But if not, then this is just where this one is going to end, and then we'll start the next one with our next trip. Okay? So, yeah. Ta-ta for now. Alright, so I am back. We do have some time left to continue on with this video, so I'm going to do that. I had to leave a few items back on Aberration because the timer was just like so ridiculously long. So I like left my steg there with everything on it that was like extremely crazy timed. Like, where's my survivor mate? Oh. Here we go. Look at him. Just doing nothing. Stupid. Anyway, I left the steg there with like some kibble, my shotgun, I think, and my jerky, because those were the items that were like, the timers were just so long, it was crazy. So I left those there. I'm back here at base. I'm grabbing things that I need. Got a dire bear saddle. I'm gonna make the glider for my shirt real quick. I got trank darts with a long neck rifle this time instead of the crossbow. This crossbow was dealing too much damage for the bears. I got my moss chops this time to collect polymer. I brought an Anki to collect blue gems, or I'm going to bring an Anki to collect the blue gems, because it's going to gather more than me with a pickaxe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm going to make this glider real quick, and I'm going to show you what it's useful for. Let's see, armor, attachments. So this is the glider suit. It requires 25 blue gems. And this is how you use the glider. As you can see, it does weigh 20 pounds. This is something that you attach to your chest piece. And it does make your chest piece weight go up. That just went to 21 pounds. So, make sure you're paying attention to your weight. And this is what it looks like. on our back. It is just a wingsuit. And the way you use it is you double tap X. You double tap X and you will glide. So, just like that. Of course, we're like on the ground, so we're not really going anywhere right now. But, yeah. Double tap X. If I were to like do it from up here, I'll show you what it's like. And it does matter whether you're running or not, because if you're sprinting, it's going to do like a fast glide type thing where you can like, it'll obviously take you down to the ground pretty quick. But if you're just like walking, I'm going to show the difference. If you're walking and you deploy it, it's more of like a stable, steady, like descending glide. Just going to demonstrate that again. See, it's more stable, slow, and steady when you're not sprinting. But if you are sprinting, it's quicker. It'll like descend quicker. You can change, you can like move around a lot when you're sprinting while using this. So be careful with the glider as well, because if you're descending from an extremely high distance and you're like sprinting and you hit the ground, you will die. So make sure if you're on your way to the ground, you're like not sprinting if you're going from a high place. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Just going to show that off real quick. And then we're going to, I love this thing. These things are so much fun. And the way you control it is by your right stick when you're in the air. You use it with the, like the same way you look around, move your camera around, is how you move the glider when you're in the air. So just using the right stick, wherever you look is where it's gonna like kind of take you. So yeah, just wanted to show that real quick, but we are on our way back to, well, we're gonna head back to Aberration as soon as possible. I was just grabbing things that I was gonna need, and I think I'm ready to go back. So yeah. One more thing I forgot to mention is that the glider does it does bring down the durability of your shirt. So it's almost like it's making your shirt like a usable item now, instead of just like an armor piece. So like the more you use your rifle or use your pike, the durability goes down over time as you're using it. And it's the same with the glider suit. So once you put a glider on your chest piece, when you're using the glider, it is going to use the durability of your shirt. So make sure you're putting this on something that has great durability if you want to be able to use it for a longer period of time. I'm going to repair all my pieces before I leave, but it's good to bring backups if you have any. If you have like another shirt you want to bring, switch out, whatever. I don't need to bring an extra shirt because mine is just a cloth shirt. I could just repair it anywhere with some fiber. So I'm going to go ahead and repair this before I go. But I just wanted to make sure I included that information. Alright, I decided it'd be pretty cool to like make my way over to the obelisk using the glider. I don't know if my cloth shirt durability is going to allow me to go that far. It's 108 durability. I don't know how long that would last, but we are going to give it a go. Let's see how far we get with this. Of course, I'm not sprinting so that I can keep my altitude for a little while. And we're just going to see how far we can get with this. I feel like I might be able to make it like pretty close. I mean, I'm at a really good distance, I think. Or, I mean, I was at a really good height, jumping from like the top of my first tower. Uh, we might not make. No, we're not gonna make it for sure. I'll just land over here. I'll start again from over here. Jesus Christ, the lag. That's my durability. It went down to 106. Okay, so that took us down 2 durability. That's fine. Okay, let's see how far we get with this. Mostly, I just didn't want to land in the swamp, in this little swamp part, because, like, you know, there'd be like gators and stuff in there. I ain't trying to die to no damn gator. So I think we made it pretty far. It was a good distance. Took us 2 little jumps. Arenionatha is still there. Oh shoot. Don't look straight up while you're trying to use the glider, because obviously it's just gonna like cancel you out and like make you hit the ground. Here we are. Arenionatha's still here. You're not carrying anything. Okay. Anyway, gonna head back to Aberration. I honestly don't remember which one I was on. I think it was this one. I swear, I don't know. I hope this is the right one. Oh no. Wait. Timer. What's on time? Oh, it's the jerky. Stupid. I hate it. It does this every time, I swear. Okay, well, we're just gonna wait. Just gonna wait for this. Okay, so just to my luck, this was not the server. And now I'm gonna have to wait 10 minutes before I can transfer to another one. I don't remember which one I was on yesterday. I'll have to, I don't know, maybe go back to the main menu and figure it out, because, like, they always put a star next to servers you've been to. So I'm gonna, like, go back to the main menu. Once this timer is done, I'll go back and see where I was, and then we'll go from there. I don't even know which one this one was. Hopefully I don't waste too much time with this. I mean, I'm already wasting a lot of time with it. Like 10 minutes waiting. But yeah. Okay, made it back. Of course we spawned in right next to a Spino. Christ. Anyway. Alright, gonna head back over here to my stag. Get my items. And then we move to find a dire bear. Still has all my stuff, which is great. We move to find a dire bear, and we kill crabs along the way. And we'll use the moss chops to collect the polymer. Another thing I feel like I should warn about is when you're on Aberration, watch out for these red mushrooms. Do not step on the red mushrooms if you can avoid them, because they do make you hallucinate and they do all kinds of crazy things to you, and you will start to die. And there is a way you can counter the effects of the mushroom. It's by using other mushrooms. Like this mushroom is a counter, I think, and this one and these are all like different types of mushrooms that can counter the effect. Oh wait, no, this one's just a narcotic. I think it's this one. I don't know what that does nothing. Okay, so this mushroom and this mushroom, they're like counters to certain types of mushrooms on this map. We'll get more into that another time, but just watch out. Don't step on red mushrooms. Their Aberration Explorer note. This one's at 33.9, 38.9. Gonna grab it with my stag. Okay, so I just killed a crab. Moss Chops got 87 polymer from one crab. I think that is much better than what we were doing yesterday, because we were getting like 36 or something off of one. So Mouse chops is great. Okay, so we found a dire bear. Level 55. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. It's not the greatest level, but it is the first one I've seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it while I have the opportunity. I'm gonna make sure these guys are on passive because I don't want them trying to attack or anything. I'm gonna see if I can, well, where can I hit this dire bear from? I want to leave my creatures like nowhere near, because I certainly don't want the dire bear to target my snail carrying the polymer. I wonder if I can climb that ladder someone's got over there and maybe shoot from above. Can I climb this? Ah, yes, let's go. Thank you, random person. Okay, I'm gonna try not to miss my shots because I don't want to waste any of my trinks. Oh, fuck. The thing down. I hate when they start running. Oh, don't. I can't knock it out in the water because it's gonna drown. I needed to get out of the water. Get out of the water, stupid. Get out of the water. Oh god, there's piranhas. Yoinks. Ouch. Bastards. Oh no, the dire bear's turned on me. Oh, it's fine. Haha. Oh, fucking red mushrooms. Come on, this thing has to be going down soon. It's hauling ass. I don't think we're gonna catch it. What's it being attacked by? Oh, fucking raptor. No. This is not good. Oh my god, I killed the bear. Oh, stupid raptor. The fuck away from me. What? You dumb bitch, you ruined everything. Great. Well, it's back to crab killing, I guess. Okay, looks like there's a level 20 dire bear around somewhere. Okay, level 20 dire bear. We should be able to handle this. I'm gonna shoot it, and then I'm gonna, like, run back towards that ladder, because I don't want to get myself killed, obviously. Oh boy, better run. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Climb. Oh my god. Okay, don't know what's happening. Game is being buggy. As usual. Uh-oh. Where's it going? Oh my god. Oh, that's perfect. Headshots. Yeah, you just hang out right there. Yes. Okay, awesome. I don't need the junior, but we definitely need this, so this is good. All right, and now we have our dire bear. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to the polymer plants. And let's see, we are kind of far from them right now. Whoops, my God. Okay, go to the map. Okay, so we're here. We need to be, let's see, that's the waterfall. We're down this way. We need to be around here. So I'm gonna make my way there. Oh, I should make a tribe here because someone left a public trap here. I'm gonna make use of it real quick because there is a 125 Spino here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this thing lured in. Oh shit, wasting my tranks. Since we do have kibble, we will be able to tame this thing. We just gotta get it over here, so once it starts to try and run away, it won't be able to. Okay, I'm gonna pick up my snail. Ouch. Okay. I'm trying to get it in here. Come on in, come on in. Okay, it looks like it's mostly in. I'm going to close the trap. First, I'm gonna get myself out. Oof. My stag is gonna have to stay in there and take a couple hits. It'll be fine. But while that's happening, I will be cranking the Spino. Oh, come on. Spino, can you just be still, bro? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I just tripped my own Spino. Ouch, I think I got hit. And I'm getting hit. I hope my Spino doesn't die. I mean, my stag. Jesus Christ. I really hope my stag will be okay. I should have brought my crossbow still. This would have been a much quicker process. He is down. Gotta give it some kibble. And while we wait for that, I'm just gonna continue killing crabs. I was gonna go down to near the radiation zone where the polymer plants are, but I had decided that it was not going to be safe. There's more danger down there than I'm prepared for at the moment. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to continue with the crab killing until we're at a decent spot or until we're out of time, because we do have to get ready for work soon. As you can see, this is what I've collected from the crabs so far. It's like over 500 polymer, and we need 1,200. So just going to keep working on that. And thank you to whoever left this public trap here. Don't see a name on it, so I don't know. Umbrella Corp. Thank you, Umbrella Corp. Someone's a Resident Evil fan. Oh, game freezing as soon as I press record. Hello. Okay, I need to tame this bulb dog. This thing is called a... Oh, snap, we don't have enough. This thing is called a light pet. Light pets are important because you do need them as you go deeper into this map. The further in this map you go, the darker it gets, which is why there's like plants that create light and there's like light pets and things like that. The light pets provide you a light source when you go farther in, and that's good because they keep the dangerous things away. Well, some of them. There's creatures on this map that are called Reapers, which are basically like aliens. If you've never seen one of the Alien movies from that franchise, then I don't know what to tell you. And then there's these things called Nameless. Um, they are like these creatures that spawn in the dark as well, and they try to kill you. So having a light pet is good to keep away Nameless, and it's good to keep away Reapers. Um, I tried to just tame that bulb dog, but I don't have enough seeds. And to tame a light pet, oh, you sucker. To tame a light pet, you need the plant Z seeds. So you just stand next to a plant and wait for it to drop seeds. So I'm gonna grab a few more from this plant over here because I need more.